Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostra Thomas. Farnswoggle P. Horsetooth was in the house. My dang son insisted on starting kindergarten last week. Now I'm leaving the house like an hour earlier. Holy hell. How far away is this kindergarten? Farnswoggle can't catch the stream. What? I've only got like 2 viewers. I'm gonna have to shut down the stream. Retro and Casca. Kurt's coming back soon, hopefully. Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. I am the bombist. Oh, boring ass day in the market. Probably gonna be a quick one. I mean, I don't even. I last time I checked, Bitcoin was like 21,700. I've barely been checking the price of Bitcoin lately. I just don't give a shit. Wake me up when Bitcoin's like threatening to be new all-time highs. Not when the YouTubers get all excited because Bitcoin goes to 42,000 and they start screaming, "This is it! We're going to new highs! Bitcoin 300,000!" Don't wake me up then. Wake me up when Bitcoin's at like breaks 60. Bitcoin breaks 60, as Benjamin Cowan would say. That might get me out of bed. I don't give a shit till then. Wake me up when Ethereum's like pushing four grand, 4,500. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up before you go. How many songs can I get? Wake me up. How does the wake up? All right. Yeah, I don't know. Ding, 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 ding. What? I get a button for that. Ding, 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 ding. Let's pop on over the desktop. Let's see what's going on really quick. Stacy's mom dumped me again, so she doesn't got it going on. I'm gonna try and reconcile with her. So tasty in the morning. Throw the coffee down your throat hole. It's hot. Got a four-legged goat. Oh no. I think the stock market was up this morning. I was listening to Tasty. So tasty. The Nasdaq was up like 60. E-mini S&P was up a bit. I have no idea what it's doing now. Let's see if it's continuing to be strong like bull. Throw the coffee down your throat hole. It's hot. Oh no. Got a four-legged goat. Call your boss. Wipe that pus up out your eyes. I need to wipe some pus up out my eyes. All right, Bitcoin. Looks like it's coming down a little bit. We'll take a look at the crypto charts in a sec. Gold, boring. 1770, up $9. What's crude oil? Crude oil, $95, up 15, 16, 17 cents a barrel, trying to creep its way back up to $100. What the F, crude oil? HG. What does HG stand for? I can't remember. I think it's HG. Is it like platinum? No. Uh is it silver copper? I think it's copper. Let's see. Copper. Oh yeah. Who's the greatest? None of you bitches knew. I shouldn't say that word. None of you mofos knew it was copper. Did anyone out there know it was copper? I knew it was copper. That doesn't make very much sense though for the like why wouldn't it be forward slash what's the copper symbol on the CU? Like that doesn't make a lot of sense either. What is CU the symbol on the periodic element thingy? uh I took chemistry in college. Um it was a hard ass class. Actually, my professor in chemistry worked on the Manhattan Project. He was a smart mofo, but he was a weird mofo. Weird AF. All right. Periodic chart of the element. That's what they call it, right? That was a long time ago. Thought this was a crypto channel. I didn't know we were going to be doing formulas and shit. Now I could have just Googled what's the symbol for copper, but that's no fun. I want to look at the chart. I want to feel like a geek, feel like a nerd, science nerd, real quick. These are these are called the inert gases right here. Oh, you guys thought I was joking about taking some shit. I mean, you learned that in like 8th grade. These are the man-made elements with isotopes and shit down here. Uh, these are transition metals. Oh, I'm acting all smart, but it's all right here. Greg in the house. How you doing, brother? Oh, so it's got to be copper. Yeah, why is copper Cu? Because cobalt Co. I feel like copper. I don't know. That's weird. We could, yeah. How to make meth? That'll be good. How to? I mean, I just keep saying things that makes YouTube hate me. How to cook meth? How is meth made? Recipe. How to? How to make meth? How is meth made? I wonder, like, if you can really learn how to make meth on YouTube. All right, so I don't know why the future symbol for copper is Hg. Kind of weird. Natural gas, $9.33 a therm. Oh, this winter. This winter is gonna be a rough one, boys. I mean, it's not gonna be a rough cold wise. Like I'm not turning my heater on at these natural gas prices. PG&E is gonna stick it to me. Bend over and lube up, Tom. Your PG&E bill is already astronomical. Did I pay my last one? Shit was $457. I should have got solar. So I don't know if I paid it. That's gonna hurt if I didn't pay it. I don't want to pay that. Student loans are being like some crazy shit going on with student loans. I bitched about this yesterday. I already paid mine off. I think there's a way that if you paid your student loan during the pandemic, you can get some money back. But it has to be from like the federal Department of Education or something. Mine's with Nelnet. I don't even know if I want to mess with it, to be quite honest. I don't know if it's worth the hassle. I mean, it's if I can get money back, it's worth the hassle, I guess. I don't know. Like if someone said, Tom, if you spend about 30 minutes on this, you can get like 3 grand back, 4 or 5 grand. F yeah, I'd do it. But the problem is to get me motivated to find out that answer. All right. Pay and transfer. Pay bills. I have not paid my PG&E yet. This is gonna hurt. I'm sorry. It was $475. Ugh. Let's pay it. Ugh. I've yet to break 500, but that's soon coming. Um, and I used about the same amount of electricity I used last year, and it was about I want to say like $394. So there you go. Inflation, and I don't see any signs of that shit slowing down. PG&E is like these electric companies. They're criminal. They're criminal. PG&E killed people in California. I mean, allegedly. I don't need PG&E coming after my ass. Allegedly. I mean, the wildfires. Allegedly, they didn't keep their lines up, shit like that. Shit caught on fire. What do? Because they all the money's probably going up to certain people. What do? Raise rates, raise them extremely high, and still don't fix the lines. But they say they're gonna fix the lines. They were gonna declare bankruptcy, I think. Freaking criminals, allegedly. I'm not calling you criminals, PG&E, but allegedly. I don't need you coming after my ass. All right. Now that I'm in a bill paying mode, This is this is good financial guidance, everyone. Not advice. Good financial. Keep your credit card bills paid off. Keep your bills paid on time. If you can't pay your bills on time, your electricity, your water, your food, your mortgage, your rent. Did I say your credit cards? No credit card. If you can't do all these things, you shouldn't be investing in the stock market or crypto. Right? You're doing it wrong. You're setting yourself up for failure. Credit, like we talk about making passive income, you know, staking, staking our Cardano, soon to be. I'm staking a little Solana. I haven't checked that. I'm staking some Atom. I want to stake a lot more Solana. I want to stake some Matic. I want to get that passive income. But if you have credit card debt, you are the passive income. You are the pulse. You're just every month, you're just racking up crazy fees, and it's going straight to the man, straight to the corporate teat. All right. We're paying bills. Let's check my credit card balances really quick. They should be Amex, $76.10. Guess what? I got some Aquasana water filters on the way. We're paying that bitch off. Statement balance, 7610. Continue. Today, done. Bob's your uncle. All right, let's pop on over to BlockFi credit card. This one might be a little bit higher than $76. I use this to buy my groceries and shit, get that free Bitcoin. $125. What? That's nothing. Okay. Credit. Oh, wait. Ooh. That's my total asset value in the account. My credit card balance is $379.44. I like the 125. Jack in the house. How you doing, brother? I make a payment. Yep, Ship Bank. We're gonna use that Ship Bank to make my payment. I'm not gonna say them out loud. I don't need them suing me with PG&E. 379.44. Review. Confirm. And Bob's your uncle. All right, one last credit card to check. That would be Lottie, Chase. I use Chase as my American Express card. I get 5% off on all my purchases. What the hell have I been doing at Amazon? $235? Let's see. Probably bought some dumb shit. I haven't been buying as much dumb shit lately. I got 30,000 Amazon reward points. I could probably just pay my credit card off with that, but I'm not gonna. We are gonna go to payment date August 22nd. Payment, you have no, I have no minimum due. But I'm gonna pay card, current balance, next, make payment, and pay it. That one has a confirmation check, and Bob's your uncle. Invest in real estate if you want passive income. I've considered that. Seems like too much of a pain in the ass. Seems like a lot of work. You gotta go find good deals. You gotta go like get good rental properties. You gotta manage them. You gotta find tenants that pay the bills, or get a management, and then you gotta fix shit. You gotta pay money to fix shit. I feel like it's a hard game to crack into, unless you do like the method. I'm too old. I'm too old for this shit, Jack. I'm too old, man. I don't know that I want that headache. I think it's good. It's a good way to build up your wealth. I totally do. But I don't think it's for me. You do that house hacking method where you go buy like a duplex. You live in one side of the duplex, you rent out the other, it kind of pays your rent, blah, 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 blah. You get a little shit going on, then you go, you build up and you get more. Now it could be a really good play to do that. I'm not a real estate expert, but as the market continues to crash, the housing market, it seems all the YouTubers are telling me it's crashing. As that continues to happen, buy you a little Excuse me. Buy you a house. You can buy. Find out. Go get what's his face's course or something. I don't know. Go find someone that does real estate. Have them become your mentor. Go. You can go buy yourself a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. Live in it for 2 years. I don't. I mean, I don't know the best ways. I agree. It could be a great way to make money. It's just I don't know if I want that headache. Tenants fixing shit, getting phone calls. Oh, my pipes burst. Or I'd probably want to have a management company. But I feel like you can't really have a management company until you have like 3, 4, 5 houses. Um, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be a real estate mogul soon. I mean, I won't say soon. Hell, my parents might outlive me, but talking about it before, we got like 300 and some acres in Kansas. We got some land in Branson, Missouri, on the Ozarks. Um, we got a casino boat out there, and we push heroin and launder money through our casino boat. Some of that wasn't true. Most of it was. Towards the end, I started. That was the plot of the Ozarks. If you've never seen that show. All right, let's. We never finished looking at the markets. We could finish looking at crypto. Um, this has probably been one of the greatest streams anyone could ever see on YouTube. It's showing a responsible adult paying their credit card bills. Zero credit card debt. Zero credit. The credit card company is my, I'm not their passive income. They're my passive income. I use the card, I get free Bitcoin. I use the card, I get free money to buy shit at Costco. I use the card, I get free money to buy shit at Amazon. The reason that works is because I'm in the 1% of credit card users. I don't know what the actual percent is, but 90% plus are probably the other side of that passive income coin. So uh, I highly advise you not to be in credit card debt. But at the same time, I kind of think the people. No, that's not right. Not in real life. Everybody wants me to throw a fireball. All right. Tesla. Ooh, Tesla. Tesla had a split. I have 300 shares of Tesla yesterday. Yesterday I had 100 shares. I just 3x'd my money. Just 3x my money by sleeping. Oh, wait. That's not how that works, Tom? It's amazing how many people still don't understand a stock split. I understood a stock split when I was 8 years old. 8 freaking years old. It wasn't complicated to me. I'm not even joking. No, that's not true. I don't know. I felt like I felt like I grasped it pretty quickly though. I think 8 years old might have been a little early. 8 years old, I was trading Topps football cards. I didn't even know what the stock market was. Anyway, the Nasdaq's up 50, but everything on my chart is red. Most of the things on my chart are Bitcoin related. So Bitcoin, it's up since yesterday, but not by much. That's the future though. Anything else going on over here? My Palantir continues to bleed. How's my Shopify position doing? It's down a hair. And we're doing okay over here. As long as the market doesn't continue to go down. Problem is, I think it might. I got frogs in my throat for days this morning. We are gonna go to where did I close? Did I close the browser with all reopen close? Oh, there we go. The reopen close window saves the day. Anyone need to deploy an RDS farm with FS Logics containers? Because that's something I'm going to be doing again soon. All right, let's see. Bitcoin 21,630. We are up since yesterday, not by much, 1%. We're just kind of in a new range down here below this. I don't know if this is going to backtest or not. Any news from Capo? Any hot alpha? from Capo. Scam pumps. Capo, new tweet. What do we got? Good morning. That's all you got, bro? All right, good morning. Time to send it above 22K. That was 2 days ago he tweeted that. When's this coming, brother? His chart does show it going up and then hammer right before September. We are pushing 825. He thinks it's going to get to 23.5 ish. Yeah, 23.5 and then hammer down to 16K. So is 16 if he hits this is 16K when we start loading the boat. And by loading the boat, I mean when Bitcoin hits 16K, I'm going to take a look at what Solana and Matic are doing and load the freaking boat on those. You're asking why just Solana and Matic? You guys are, most of you veterans, most of you degens, most of you bombists know that I already have a big bag of Ethereum, a big bag of Cardano. I am a whole Bitcoiner. So I want to diversify a little bit. I want to get a big bag of Solana. I want to get a big bag of Matic. Those are my top 5 coins right now, bar none. My top 7, I would add Polkadot and Atom. If I were to go to the top 10, I would throw in AVAX. And I don't know that I can go past that. I have no interest right now in investing in AVAX. I could see myself investing in Polkadot again, though it's been a disappointment. What's the other? Oh, Atom. I love me some Atom. So outside of the top 5, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, and Matic, the only one I would really like to add to my bag outside of that would be Atom. I love me some Atom. Anyway, let's finish looking at what we got going on here. Bitcoin boring, Ethereum 1700. The merge date is I don't fully understand the merge date, but the news is the merge date is September 6th, which is only like 12 days away. Let's see, 8, 15, like 13 days away. You're gonna make me count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 days away. But then, so Ethereum merge date. Yeah, I added that extra word. It confirms long-awaited merge upgrade. This is huge. And Ethereum is pumping a little bit. It's over 1700. Blah, 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 blah. Can we just get, like, why do we have to have this article with a bunch of just bullshit? There's nothing in here. Unfortunately, Farnswoggle P. Horsetooth might not be hearing this, brother. Maybe you'll catch it later. Wordle is no longer going to be free. They're making it part of the New York Times crossword puzzle. You're going to have to pay for that, bitch. Wordle is dead to me. In fact, kiss my ass, Wordle. Farnswoggle is going to be like, what? Where'd my Wordle thread go? Wordle is dead to me. That's how you spell dead, right? And we're gonna go like this. This one, no one's like, I can't remember the last time we did Wordle. Boom. I wish you could just right click and say send to, but no, you gotta drag it all the way down. Pain in the ass. Graveyard. Boom. Wordle's in the graveyard. Farnswoggle is gonna be like, what's going on? What's going on? FTM, nah. FTM doesn't interest me. FTM barely ever interested me. I know a lot of people are on that FTM hype train. Coin Bureau has it, or I don't know if he still does. He had it in his investment portfolio. I know Crime Crypto likes Phantom. We know Nigel likes Phantom. Where's Nigel been? We miss you, brother. Nimrod, where's Nimrod been? I miss Nimrod. I don't blame him for coming around. Shit's boring as F right now. Phantom doesn't excite me. Why? Why Phantom? Someone sell me on Phantom. I'm waiting. It, like, no one's ever given me a good reason to like Phantom. Ever. In the history of Phantom. Other than it looks cheap on a chart. What is, I mean, Phantom, you know what? Let's give a real review of Phantom. Fifi Chilbaggins in the house. What's the news with BitBoy? Why the F are you asking me that? Like, is something going on with BitBoy? I did see like some news station kind of hit him hard, like basically calling him a scam artist. What's the news with, like, is something new with BitBoy going on? Phantom is just another alt F1 with has no purpose. Yeah, I agree with Greg. Phantom is a waste of time. Like, you can trade it and maybe make some money. It's probably going to go up and down until it dies. But what's so great about Phantom? It's got a $584 million TVL. I mean, most TVLs are down, but a lot. It's the number 10. I mean, Optimism has more TVL. Chronos. If Chronos has more TVL than you, I'm not interested. Look at Clayton at number 13, 346 million. Near is only 14. Not Nigel. Nigel wouldn't STF you about Near, I think. Oh, said he was going to be back. Chad Knight, 1962. I think he liked him some Near. Oh, excuse, Near is another waste of time in my book. No one's ever given me a good. The best argument anyone has ever given me for Near is it's everything Harmony One wants to be. Okay. Well, let me go buy that based on that fucking comment. And apologies for the F bomb. What is Waves? I've heard of Kava. I love me some Osmosis. All right, Phantom. And I'm gonna give this. Oh, one thing I hate about Near is it has like a ridiculously high inflation rate of like 25%. They got, these are nothing but rug pulls. Tomb Finance, rug pull. Beethoven. What the F is a Beethoven? Spooky Swap. It's just a yield farm. I mean, it's a swap. You can swap coins. You can swap shitty coins. You could swap shitty Phantom coins. Name one project over on Phantom. One. Just one. One great game. I'm listening. I'm waiting. Right? I mean, I used to love me some Harmony One, but I say all the things they just said about Phantom and more. Harmony One's garbage. Harmony One, I don't know. I'll probably never buy. I wanna go get holes drilled into my head so I can forget about the Harmony One. PTSD, all that shit. Phantom is garbage. All right. You're still not being too fair here, Tom. Let's go over. Do I need to log in? What's going on? Let me get logged into this. I don't remember how I used to log in. Maybe I just use Google. I did just use Google. All right. I'll do a little Masari action. A great tool. Phantom. Jorge in the house. I'm resident truck driver. If you ever need a tow drive, if you ever need your car towed and you're in Southern California, where are you at? I forget what city you're in. It's Corona? Is it Corona Valley? Something like that. All right, Phantom. And sounds like a soft drink. Metrics. Reported market cap, it's under $1 billion. I mean, what's not these days? Market data supply 8.71% inflation rate. Nothing wrong. That's respectable. Let's see. Overview. Phantom found in 2018 that uses single consensus layer. Blah. The product's name. Blah blah. Boring. It's just a layer 1 that uses DAGs. You like DAGs? Directed acyclic graph. Directed acyclic graph. I'm not an expert on these. It's got something to do with like trusting and trustless and all that shit. A well-known DAG ledger is IOTA Tangle Ledger. The Tangle Ledger randomly selects transaction. Oh, there we go. For verification, in order to avoid network members for verifying their own transaction. The Tangle Ledger also requires each transaction to verify to older. DAG's main problem is in low transaction volume situations. It is particularly vulnerable to attacks. Well, I don't like the sound of that. DAG projects have developed solutions like witness nodes and witness nodes. Witness server. I will say witness server. I'm a battle scarred veteran of I don't use witness servers very often in the IT world. I have to use them every now and then. I don't do a lot of like SQL, HA SQL that require witness servers or HA hypervisor Hyper-V hypervisor servers that require HA, things like that. But they're a pain in the ass, right? You know, if you only have witness server, then you have a different. You're just HA problems continue to scale. It's kind of like having true HA in a network environment. Eventually, it's hard. It is super expensive because you have to have 2 firewalls, and then you have to have 2 switches, and then you have to have 2 ISPs and SD. So it's gotten a lot better with SD-WAN and stuff. And I know I'm boring you to tears. Probably only Greg understands what I'm talking about. Glad I don't have to deal with the technical shit. Just deploy HA RDS on Amazon with a couple clicks and done. Yeah, I have to. I have to deploy. I have a project coming up where I have to. It's a pain in the butt. I have to migrate a hypervisor environment to our private cloud at Switch Data Center. It's a Citrix environment. Once that is all migrated, then I got to migrate the Citrix environment to an RDS environment. It's not going to be a couple clicks. Not going to be. I mean, it's not going to be too hard. Spin up FS Logic containers and all that stuff, but. Yeah, I do love like Amazon. Oh, I don't have a lot of experience with Amazon, but Azure, I know you work for Amazon. I don't have one huge preference over the other. I do like for business, and I don't know if Amazon has this, but for business, you know, we migrate a lot of people to SharePoint and OneDrive known folders and things like that. So that works out really well on the SSO with Microsoft Azure AD and all that. So I don't know how that would fit in with Amazon. We have some clients that do some really big Amazon stuff. We have a client that has, they do a lot of these COVID loans, helping businesses get COVID loans. They're pretty big. They're growing like crazy. They have some stuff going on in Amazon. I'm not really an expert of when it makes more sense. Sarah in the house. How you doing, sister? This is my real life friend, Sarah. Real life best friend, Sarah. Sarah in the house. I don't know what she's doing here today. She pops in every now and then. If you need to migrate data in RDS, there's a tool specifically for that. Schemas and data. Data in what kind of data? I'm just gonna. It's not that hard. It's a Citrix environment with a single app for a tractor company. So I just have to spin up I'm going to spin up a broker gateway web server, spin up 2 app servers, spin up an FS Logic server, install the apps, install an SSL, create a couple GPOs. Bob's your uncle. I get paid. Take my time. Do it right, as the SOS band says. Miss my face. Miss my amazing face. I miss your face too, Sarah. Sarah said she's going to come over on Sunday. Sarah, boys and girls, is hands down the biggest rug puller on the planet. She has a 10% win rate when she says she's going to come over. 90% of the time she flakes. I'm not totally like trying to shame Sarah because to be fair, I'm usually glad when she flakes. I'm usually tired. I don't have the energy. She demands that I cook for her. So that's all a bunch of work. You're pretty bad. You're pretty bad. That being said, I'm never disappointed. Well, I think one time I was disappointed when you flaked on me because I went to Costco and I bought an $18 thing of olive oil because your ass is allergic to avocado oil, and then you flaked, and I'm just like, well, goddamn, I could have bought some Bitcoin with that. I ended up using it though. It was all good. In fact, like you, I think I'm allergic. So, for example, the something in the Bobby Salazar salsa would make me break out like crazy, like rashes and itches and shit. So I'm still trying to. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Most friends owners are huge rug. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. Again, I'm not upset when she rug pulls. I'm happy to see her when she comes. It was her birth. I feel like such an asshole. It was her birthday 10 days ago, and I completely missed it. I only like. I feel so bad. I really do, but I didn't even realize it was August. You know what I'm saying? Like I am so out of it right now. I'm so out of it with reality. I leave my house like once or twice a week. I work, I play Rust, I sleep, and I study. It's all a big blur to me. I barely. It was 107 degrees yesterday, and I barely even knew it because I just had my AC pumping. It's been an It's supposed to be like 104 today, but I think the weather is going to get good going forward. Anyway, this was supposed to be about Phantom. Not impressed with Phantom. All right, 7:08 a.m. 71 degrees. Supposed to be 104 today. Traffic is starting to pick up on the 99 and the 5. Anything else y'all want to talk about? You tracking Canto? You spelled Cardano wrong. You spelled Cardano. You guys like my Cardano shirt? You guys you spelled Cardano wrong, Greg. Or did you mean Cantonese? What the F is Canto, bro? I'm obviously not tracking it because I don't know what it is. It is 7:08 a.m. and I'm going to the clicker to turn on the AC, which is frustrating. It's 80 degrees. 80 degrees in my house. Are you kidding me? And then I thought you liked Cardano. You don't like Cardano? What is Canto? Canto crypto. Sounds stupid. Canto layer 1 blockchain. Already not interested. Oh, definitely not interested with this dumbass website. It's got a bridge. Nope. Linear. Well, like enter. Okay, this website is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. From Ethereum to Can't. Well, like what? If it's not on Masari, Cantu is it Cantu Inu? It's Cosmos based EVM. I like me some Cosmos, but it's not. It doesn't. Oh, Canto right here. Apparently, there's a good yield or something. I'm not doing yield farming. Yield farming right now just doesn't make sense to me. Yield farming is just too much. All it is you get in, and you got to sit there and constantly like do your shit, and you got to get out before some big ass investment firm dumps it, makes you their exit liquidity. I don't in yield farming. I had my fun with yield farming for a while. I thought it was a big dick, making all kinds of money. Yield farming on Sushi Swap, yield farming on DFK, a few rug pulls here and there, and taxes. F that, F that. Right until they like, doesn't make sense. Now, it doesn't make sense for most people. It makes sense for certain people. And there's definitely things going on. There'll probably be some. I'm yield farming over on Cardano. I haven't checked that shit in a while. Yield farming, certain yield farms over on Ethereum could be good. But again, on top of everything we just said, you also got to worry about it getting hacked and rug pulls and shit like that. So for me, I'm content buying my Ethereum. I'm content buying my Cardano, staking it, and earning 4.5% compounded every 5 days. Soon we're going to have things like liquid finance over on Cardano. I'm really interested in. I'm not endorsing it yet, but the fact that you can put your money on a lending platform and you don't actually have to give them the money is interesting to me. So we're going to definitely be checking that out when it comes out. I want to get Solana. I want to stake it. I want to earn my like 6 or 7%. I want to get my Matic. I want to stake it. I want to earn my 6 or 7%. I'm staking my Atom at like, I don't know. But that, I don't even have that much Atom. Let's take a look. I'm making it for free. Free 90 free. Can't beat free 90 free. Let's see. Nostradamus Ledger. I have 10 Atom. Pending staking rewards. 4.86 Atom. Oh, I'm staking 265 Atom. Man, I want to get to like 1,000 Atom. But I've had 265 Atom staked. I don't know. Over the last couple months, I've earned 4 or 5 free Atom. Safely, right? The only way I can get in trouble, well, I don't know how slashing works on Atom. Whatever validator I'm on does something stupid, I guess I can lose all my Atom. That's the risk. I don't think slashing's a risk at all on Cardano, which is really cool because it's never put on the node. Anyway, enough about this boring ass conversation. And Canto, let's just, you know what? Let's just wrap this up. What's going on? Clayton is interesting. $1.70. Oh no, that's Cadena. $1.70. Clayton, 0.255. It had a nice little pump on the Harmony One news up to 31 cents, and it's been a nice little rug pull ever since. Bitcoin 21,600. Yawn. Ethereum 1705. Yawn. Cardano. Nice little possible entry here. It's at a very good support level. I will put it here. 45 cents is an amazing support level. If it breaks below this, I would definitely be a buyer if it came down. Like if we hit this crash that everyone is talking about. Wait, Jason asked about BitBoy. What's going on? What? What's going on with BitBoy? Or he just wants a general Bitcoin, bitch boy. Is there some new news with BitBoy? ETH Wars. His last hope for Bitcoin. Okay. Bitcoin's last hope. All right. I got sued. Sounds like he got sued. I wonder if he got sued by Big Boy or something. What is that map? That map looks familiar. I'm currently being sued by the largest, known as what?
Take you guys through the whole timeline. At some point in 2020, I stumbled across a video that BitBoy Crypto made about a token called PAMP token, where he advertised this token as something that could only go up in price. I left that video thinking, wow, this is really what the newcomers to crypto see, considering he's one of the largest crypto channels. A couple weeks later, it came out that project PAMP apparently rug pulled, leaving the investors with nothing. So I was expecting a Christmas present. Instead, I didn't receive a present, to say the least. To put it lightly, that made my holiday a lot more stressful, as that was the first time I vomited from stress. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. But I decided to try and make a video on this, and to spice things up, I went to Craigslist and looked for a violinist to play in the background while I was reading out the cease and desist.
Serious, any defamatory.
Yeah, looking back at that, I guess that was just a creative way to burn $100. But clearly, I don't want to be sued, so I decided to just ignore the cease and desist because it was outrageous, but I didn't want to talk about BitBoy Crypto for a little while. And almost 8 months went by until I came home about 10 p.m. with a car parked outside of my house. Me and my girlfriend got out of the vehicle to start unloading groceries when suddenly this man started approaching us on my driveway. He then yelled if I was Arling, but he pronounced it wrong, so I assumed I was automatically a stranger, so I replied, I can't help you. He then said, take these papers or I'm coming back with the sheriff. So then I realized this is probably from BitBoy Crypto again, so I took the papers. So this time it was a lawsuit draft, so it still hadn't been filed at the time, which confused me again. But then, even more confusing, 3 days later, I received a package in the mail, and I assumed this was the lawsuit. Instead, it was another lawsuit draft from BitBoy. So I couldn't really tell if he was trying to scare me or not, because it seemed like a lot of the other creators who covered him promoted projects that turned out to be scams. Suddenly their videos were gone. BitBoy also seems to delete these videos when the projects lose money, it seems. Until the other night, because I was contacted by a bunch of journalists asking for a comment on a lawsuit that was officially filed with my name in it. Then tonight, I had this visitor at my door.
How you doing today?
Good. Are you Erling?
Full name?
Big Shoal?
Yeah. Who are you delivering for?
I just got some stuff for you.
Oh, what is it?
I don't know.
It's a bomb. Is it
It's a
ticking?
box.
I don't need it.
Well, you've been served, Erling.
Oh, that guy was shitty.
So yeah,
I
I have
don't know,
officially
it's a
been
box.
sued. This is horrifying. And I realize I'm sadly risking everything I've built over the last 5 years just to stand up for myself and make this video. But here are some key points from this lawsuit. Plaintiff Benjamin Armstrong, or BitBoy Crypto, hereby files this verified complaint against defendant Arling Minxla Jr., or Atozi, for defamation, defamation per se, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligent infliction of emotional distress, torturous interference with business relations or potential business relations, violation of Uniform Deceptive Practices Act, and violation of Fair Business Practices Act. Armstrong also said analysis and advice are useful. Absolute sleazy dirtbag of a YouTuber is. Here's BitBoy Crypto. A prime example of that. On another occasion, Atozi's video states that this man, Armstrong, has enriched himself by being an all-around dirtbag.
I don't want to
video
get
directly
sued by him.
attacks Armstrong's
Stop
livelihood,
calling me
stating
bitch
that
boy,
when
I'm
it
gonna
comes to
sue you.
cryptocurrency advice, Armstrong is not someone you should be looking up to for any advice whatsoever. To drive in the point home, Atozi's video asks, how is this man a reputable source for crypto investment advice? The Atozi video answers its own rhetorical question, stating that Armstrong cannot be trusted with financial advice because you don't know whether he's trying to enrich you or himself. I'm not commenting on that, but here is a CNBC article where it says that Armstrong is one of the most watched crypto influencers on YouTube. His channel, BitBoy Crypto, has amassed more than 1.5 million subscribers. For years, Armstrong said that he accepted payments from crypto companies to tout their new products for his vast audience of subscribers. That's a practice where he says he now regrets because it led to some painful losses of his own viewers. In the fall of 2020, Armstrong announced his partnership with a cryptocurrency called DisX, calling it the most trusted coin. He said the whole idea of DisX was to stop scams in crypto, but Armstrong said in the end, the project itself ended up being a scam. The project team rug pulled, meaning they worked with virtually no confidence that things would be better in the future. Plaintiff has sustained damages in excess of $75,000 as a direct and proximate result of Atozi's torturous conduct. I think it's insane that I'm being sued for expressing my own opinions.
I mean, he's got
Imagine how thin-skinned you have to be to do this, and from what I've heard, this isn't even the first time he's filed a lawsuit like this. I'm going to be standing up for myself because I don't believe people should just be able to throw money at lawyers to make their shady actions.
What is this right here? That looks so familiar. Is that from a video game? All right. He also did something on Jack Tran just ruined his image. Well, he's going to get.
So this has been a highly requested topic here, and I'm honestly kind of confused because this is a guy that I used to watch quite a bit, but the creator who has recently become under fire is Jake Tran. Jake Tran has become somewhat famous for talking about shady business and various financial crimes. And the guy runs a very successful channel on YouTube, which is why this confuses me to begin with. Like, why would he risk his brand for this. Because about a week ago, the YouTuber CoffeeZilla called out Jake Tran for promoting some shady business practices. In the same video, he was calling out the same type of shady business practice.
Most YouTubers promote shady shit. All the big ones. Jeremy Lafebe. All the millennials. Meet Kevin is horrendous. Tom Nash basically admitted, like he admitted he's just trying to get paid. He's just reading out FTX ads because he's getting paid. Can you have Homer say nerd 100 times again? I don't want to piss the people off today. I think you'd be the only one that enjoy that, Ricky. Ricky. All right, 7:21 a.m. It is now. It says it's 65 degrees outside. It went down a degree, but the sun's been coming up. I don't know if I believe that. I need to run around the house and open up the windows really quick. All right, let's wrap this up. I know I said that 20 minutes ago. Bitcoin 21,700 trying to pump. What's the stock market doing? The stock market's pumping. We got to see if there's any news. The same thing happened yesterday morning, but there was no real freaking news. I guess we're gonna have to take a quick look at the chart, see if it makes sense. Oil futures mostly lower. Not when we looked. This must be from yesterday. Let me get a little refresh on this bitch. Yeah, oil futures mostly lower. Crude oil is down 40 cents. That's not a headline. US GDP fell less than previously thought in the second quarter. All right, so that must be why the market's pumping. Stocks climb as strong economic data lifts sentiment ahead of Powell's speech. Powell's not speaking anytime soon, is he? Does the Fed need to kill the rally in stocks? That's a stupid article. All right, so, Jackson Hole. What's going on in Jackson Hole? U.S. bond yield ease ahead of Powell. Jackson Hole. Oh, when's he speaking? I guess he is. There's a banker symposium. Does Jerome Powell speaking at a banker symposium, is that really some kind of binary event that's going to move the market? I just don't see that happening. Nothing's gonna move the market right now. Not a goddamn thing is gonna move the market crazy to the upside right now. A lot of things could come out that might pump that shit to the downside. I mean, it's been pretty quiet with China and Taiwan. What's going on over there? That seemed to be a big nothing burger, but or maybe Russia decides they're gonna just completely keep on moving from Ukraine. What's going on with the Ukraine war? That's not really news. It hasn't been any news headlines I've seen lately. We got the MP. That doesn't really seem to be spreading too crazy, but who knows if that gets out of control. We could get another, it's becoming flu season, Puma and flu season soon. Maybe we get another variable that shakes the market to the downside for a few days. I don't know if that, unless it's like just comes out and just like you get sick and die like 24 hours later, like that would be something. But at that point, no one would give a shit about the stock market. It would be Mad Max for sure. Ukraine war news. Excuse me. Russia railway station strike kills 25, injures dozens. 6 months of Russian war in Ukraine by the numbers. 20 hours ago. Let's see if this has some interesting stats. Like 12 minutes ago. What's going on here? 6 key numbers. The staggering impact. Over 13 million Ukrainians have been displaced. That is sad. Tens of thousands may have lost her. Yeah. Russia occupies 20% of Ukraine land. That's all they've gotten. I think the big thing is they want to get that southern Ukraine, like water blockage to that country to the south. I can't remember. Ukraine's economy could shrink by as much because of the invasion. Well, that sucks. Bake sales have raised over 500 to help Ukraine. I don't know that that's a real key stat. I think they made more just by Bitcoin donations. Long war looms. So it's going to continue for a while. Hitting Russian forces behind the front line. Ah, man, give them hell, Ukraine. Give them hell. They have a nuclear power plant that's been disconnected from the grid. That sucks. All right. Crypto's not moving a whole lot. Bitcoin's up a little. Ethereum's up a little. The market seems to be pumping. Actually, let's take a quick look at the chart. Like I said, look at the QQQ. We do have a gap down. Well, we had a gap up, and I don't know. Like that gap got filled. Look at all these gaps. We got gaps down here. Those got filled though. I don't think that might be a gap down right here. Let's see. That's a long way down. I can't tell. Yeah, looks like there's a little gappy gap here. That's not good. something like 92% of gaps get filled. So we got a gap down here at 287. So there's a decent chance we're coming back down to that. They don't always get filled. But it's got a long, there's a lot of years left in the stock market for this gap to be filled. So even if it doesn't happen soon, it can eventually happen in the next economic crash. I mean, that gap is, woof. That gap is 28% away. That's a long way down. This chart doesn't even, like, I thought a recession was 20%. How far down did we go? 34%. That couldn't be right, what I just did. Okay, 9%. That makes a lot more sense. I think we're going back down at least to here. I think we're going back. So I did, like, so far it's playing out. My line's not perfect, but I thought we would continue up for a bit and then we'll go back down to this line. You got to remember, this line is still a strong market. This line right here, all the way down here, like, are you kidding me? That's up 358% over the last like 20 years. That's great. That's a greater than the 7% annual return on the SPY. That's greater than the 7% annual return. That's still really strong. In my opinion, we could come back down to this, and this should be a strong, healthy market. The key word, what I said there, is my opinion. Just my opinion, right? And then we just, kind of continue our way up. We're over in Bitcoin instead, where there's going to be more gains. But as long as the market's doing good and going up and continuing to be, so we come down to this, and then we kind of just start working our way back up for the next year or two. Nice, slow, boring stock market, but it's back in bull mode. Maybe we're getting that 10%, maybe we're getting a 15% return. But we don't need like these 30% numbers for the last several years. It is too much. There had to be a pullback. So, and it's going to be a lot worse with all these economic conditions. And in my opinion, I'm surprised it's not much worse. Again, my opinion. It can easily be much worse. If it's as bad as everyone says, the housing's crashing, car repos, credit card debt, people can't pay their bills. Like, it sounds like we're in the days out there by half the news media. But yet, look at where we are in the stock market. Does that look like an unhealthy market to you? Yeah, it does look like an unhealthy market because that right there was not healthy. Look at that freaking move up. In the last, since quantitative easing and stimulus, in the last 2 years, 113%. 113% rise. That's unsustainable. What, you thought that was going to continue? What kind of idiot are you? This bear market rally is pretty vicious. Lots of people are going to get FOMO and get wrecked. I agree there's a very good chance. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I say there's a very good chance it is going to happen. We do got Jeremy Lefebvre out there saying buy every dip. Well, there could be one big ass dip left. One big ass, and still there could be one big ass dip left. We could come all the way down to here, in my opinion. Another 22% down. And this would still be overall a really strong market with a parabolic move during stimulus, right? Paying the piper. There is no real incentive right now. Like, again, I think it's, if you're a dollar cost average guy, keep doing that. I'm more of a lump sum guy. So I'm waiting to lump sum my next bag in. I do feel like I could, in crypto, I do feel like I could lump sum my next bag in right now, and it's going to be profitable. I don't know if that profit's going to come in 2 years in the next halving, or if it could take another 5 to 6 years. It could be another it could be another 5-6 years waiting that bitch out. So, and again, I've already got a lot of money in crypto, so I'm waiting to pounce. And right now, I don't feel like that time's there. Again, I feel like, prices are cheap, especially in crypto. Prices are really cheap. It's almost certainly going to see new all-time highs, much higher than 66,000 Bitcoin. I just don't know the timeline. What I do know is most people can't handle the volatility. Most people will FOMO in. Like if you FOMO in now at 23,000 and it goes to 12, can you really handle that? Do you really have the metal? Look yourself in the mirror and say, can I buy one Bitcoin right now, one whole Bitcoin right now at like 24,000, 23,000, whatever that shit is. What is it? 22, 23,000? Can I YOLO 21,700, become a whole Bitcoiner right now, be part of the club? How are you going to handle it going to 12,000? What if it goes to 8,000 like Crypto Savvy says? Are you going to vomit? Are you going to puke? Are you going to lose sleep? If that's the case, crypto is not for you. Trust me, crypto is not for you. If it causes you to lose sleep. Now, I will say, that's kind of not fair. If you think you have the metal to stick through it, and then go for it. You will have sleepless nights when it gets bad. I've had sleepless nights. It's been rough. Over time, you get desensitized to it, and it's not that bad. The best advice, the best advice I can give you is ad nauseum. Make sure it's disposable income. Make sure, treat it like it's already lost. Treat it like you lost it on fire. Treat it like you're driving down the freeway and you threw it out the window. You bought your Bitcoin. You're not going to try and swing trade it and day trade it because you're going to get wrecked. You're not going to leverage trade it. You're going to get wrecked. And you're going to check it. You're going to come back in like 2024 or whenever people won't shut the F up about Bitcoin because Bitcoin's pumping. You come back and check out your shit. And Bitcoin, Ethereum, you come back and check your shit when that happens. Say, I'm going to buy it. I'm not going to look, this is impossible. I'm not going to look at the price of Bitcoin until I turn on YouTube and people won't STF you about Bitcoin in a positive way. Right now, it's kind of mostly negative. Anyway, you get my point. I've got my direct deposit buying ETH every month, not touching it. I love it. I was doing that for a while, but now, and I still don't hate that, especially right now. But again, for me, I got roughly 5 stacks, 4 to 5 stacks of high society, some shit like that. Wait, 1, 2, yeah, probably, I don't know, 4.5 stacks of high society. I'm just waiting. And you know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for Solana. Oh my goodness, Solana. Please come down. Please, like, it's sad that I want the market to crash. But if I could buy Solana at like $20, 1,000 Solana, cha-ching. If I could buy Matic at 35 cents, 10,000, maybe 20,000 Matic, cha-ching. That would be like 30,000 right there. And then I'd have a stack and a half of high society. Maybe I go buy some Atom. Maybe I go buy some more Cardano. I could never have too much Cardano. Maybe I go buy some more Ethereum. I would love to own 100 Ethereum. I mean, I'm not even halfway near that, but that's a cool number. You know, 1 Bitcoin, 10 Bitcoin, cooler number, but I don't see myself hitting that figure anytime soon. 100 Ethereum is a nice round number. Speaking of Ethereum, God, how many times did I? It was going to be a quick one. It's amazing how I can find shit to talk about in this boring ass market. Let's see what, real quick. And this is it, guys and gals. This is it. This is it. We need to do a floor check. Floor check on Isle Bored Ape Yacht Club. Spill on Bored Ape Yacht Club. Floor price 76 Ethereum. Wasn't that like 69? Wasn't that below 70 yesterday? Why didn't someone tell me to buy an ape yesterday? There's a way to see this. Activity. All right, so yesterday, no, average price 77. Today, 92. Oh man, it's up like almost 20 Ethereum average price. Yeah, it was 67 average price like 4 days ago. We should have aped in the Bored Ape Yacht Club. It's not worth the risk. I don't got that kind of money. Like, in order for me to even buy a Bored Ape right now, I would have to sell my Bitcoin and sell some of my Cardano. That shit ain't happening. All right, everyone. One quickie. NASDAQ 168. It continues to melt up. Crude oil. It's kind of hanging around that $95 handle. E-mini S&P is up 40. That's a decent sized move. Bitcoin 21,700. Ethereum 17,700. They've kind of settled down. I will have a great day, Greg. You have a great day too, brother. All you brothers and sisters have a great day, great afternoon, great whatever, great nap, great bedtime. If it's bedtime for you, no greater way to go to bed than listening to the sweet, smooth sounds of Nostradamus, the bombist. I will be back 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there or you're Neff and Square. Love you all and peace.